Good evening. My name is Tyler Johnson, and I'm a building principal here at Chamois High School. As we progress further into the 21st century, it is vital that we keep the most precious asset we have, our kids, up to date with technology so that they can effectively compete in the online world of the 21st century. As high school students, they are about to venture out into the world, and we don't want to send them out unprepared. The Common Core is no longer the only standards that we must address. We must also address the standards of the International Society for Technology and Education. Using technology will indeed help our students become empowered learners, good digital citizens, knowledge constructors, innovative designers, computational thinkers, creative communicators, and global collaborators. To accomplish this, I have decided to make our school one-to-one by ensuring that every student has their own personal Google Chromebook. With an 8-hour battery life and an 8-second boot up time, these devices are quick and dependable. With Wi-Fi and optional 4G, students will always be able to access their schoolwork, which is stored on Google Drive. With web-based management, administrators are able to update software and control user settings without going through the previous time-consuming process of updating each machine individually. Google automatically installs updates, saving our IT staff valuable time so they can focus on more important things to improve the education of our students. Also come with built-in security that will defend individual computers and the entire network from malware and other harmful viruses. This will allow our school to be more efficient with classroom time, IT resources, and technology budgets.
Don't just take it from me though. Listen to these testimonials from parents who had children in other school districts that were also using Google Chrome.
My name is Anakin Skywalker. All the engineers who built the indestructible modern marvel that is the Death Star were educated with Google Chromebooks.
What about your children, Mr. Vader?
I don't have any kids, you idiot.
Luke and Leia?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Alright, well thank you for being very helpful.
Am I going to get paid for this? Do I pick the check up at Chamois High School?
Name's Bill J. Smith.
What does the J stand for?
Genius.
And where do your kids go to school, Mr. Smith? Where do they go?
MIT. You ever hear of it?
The MIT?
Yes, MIT. T-Tech. They go to ITT Tech. But it's the same thing, really. And they wouldn't have got there without the help of them Google Chromebooks.
I was even able to get an interview with the man who many people consider to be the smartest man in the world, Professor Stephen Hawking. Mr. Hawking, is there anything you could tell the school board at Chamois High School to inform them of the benefits of Chromebooks and maybe assuage some of their reservations about making such a huge change?
Certainly. First of all, the school board should trust you because you are as smart as you are handsome. Second, schools all around the country are switching to Chromebooks, and the statistics show that student performance almost always rises, often dramatically.
Alright, Professor Hawking, well thank you for the interview.
Please help me. My computer has become self-aware and controls everything.
To make all this successful, many changes will be in order. In the classroom, not only will much of the instruction be on Chromebooks now, but most of the assignments will be as well. The teachers still teach, of course, but they are also there to help and guide students through the programs. Whereas before we liked teachers to use technology at least once a week in their classes, now students will be using technology for at least 3 hours per day. In order for the students to be successful, the teachers will undergo 30 hours of professional development over the summer. We will be doing this through Google's webinars, which are significantly cheaper than sending teachers around the country on expensive PD trips. This is just another way technology is transforming our world and another reason to get on board. Some of the programs students will become familiar with are Google Classroom, which allows the classroom work and instruction to be available online for everyone to see. Twitter, which will allow students to be better global citizens. Lucidchart, a web-based program that allows students to create plenty of different diagrams like flowcharts, mind maps, wireframes, and much more, allowing them to work together on these charts without sending new versions by email over and over again. They can collaborate with others and work on diagrams together in real time. Google Drive, which is a personal cloud storage service that lets users store and synchronize digital content across computers, laptops, and mobile devices. Lastly, Kindle Cloud Reader, which will allow students to store all their books digitally, avoiding lugging around heavy textbooks that students often lose or damage. There will be many other apps, but those are the main ones we are looking at initially. In closing, I just want to reiterate that I am very excited about these new changes, and I am very grateful for all the support from the school board. While the past 2 centuries have largely been centered around factories, the next 2 centuries will undoubtedly be centered around technology, and these Chromebooks are a way to keep students heading in the right direction.